Hey guys, and welcome back to History of Decaying. As you can see behind me, I'm at my latest location. I haven't got into it yet. I've got to be quiet because it's actually slap bang in the middle of a village. And there's keep out signs everywhere. So I'll see if I can find a way in a bit. So far, looks like the standard sort of derelict old castle. There's signs. There's a way in. There's like bits of the old building just outside of the fenced off area. Do I risk that one or do I try and find it? No, there's a better way in. The fence has been ripped open. So let's go explore it, shall we? Let's see what weird and wonderful stuff we find today. Right, I'll see you in a minute. So I'm in, and just to take my first injury to explore. Just nicked myself in some barbed wire. It's not rusty or anything, so shouldn't be too bad. This place is amazing. Like I said, I need to be quiet. I've sort of rushed into the middle where I'm a bit less visible. I haven't paid attention to what I've walked past really, but these rooms are incredibly beautiful. It's just so weird that this is lying here to fall to bits. Like I said, in the middle of a village. I don't know if I'm going to get caught in here. I don't know if people particularly care in the local area. Wow. It's so weird that you're in the middle of a village and all you can hear is birds and the wildlife. What I am going to do is there's a lot of dark rooms, so I'm going to get a torch out quickly and then I'll show you guys around a bit more. Right, torch on camera. Should have done that before I came in really, but I didn't know if there'd be a gap in the fence. Look at this. That's original tile on what I assume would have been like a windowsill. It's really weird because there's like grates on it. It's so bizarre. Again, such a beautiful place. That was me. Beautiful big fireplace, and gives you a clue as to how long this place has been abandoned, or the size of the trees in here. It's just absolutely beautiful, gorgeous building. Let's see if I can remember how to use this. There we go. Torches on. Pottery. I'm assuming not original to the building. Creepy fucking room. I'm not sure I'm going in there because it just reeks of piss. Absolutely reeked of piss that. So, as much as I love exploring for you guys, I don't want to smell like piss for the rest of the day, because I'm hoping to do this place and another one today. Depends on battery life, time. I've come out much earlier today than I normally do. After last time we getting lost. I just quickly want to talk to you guys about that. Obviously, I got lost is what it is. I want to thank first of all for the support that I received through that video, from that video. Just absolutely blew me away. It really did. Wow. It's so weird that you've still got like the wood sidings from what, I don't know what would have been put on there. I'm not a builder by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, so now that I'm a bit more out of the way, thank you so much for the support I received on that video. It honestly blew me away. I'm just amazed. I do want to quickly address a couple of comments that were made on it. First off was the squeaking through the video. That was my autofocus. I've turned it off now. I used to be it used to edit out my videos, and I just don't know what's different now that it's not coming out. Second of all, there was one comment, and I really appreciate it, all the way from Cincinnati, I think it was, about looking at the history of these places before I come to visit. I don't look up the history or watch much about the places because I want to be genuinely amazed when I come. I watched a video from here recently from another channel called Hell on Earth. If you haven't already, go check them out. They are hilarious. If you can handle their sort of comedy. But I like to be amazed and to be surprised when I come into these places, and then I like to go home and research them and find out the history. But again, I really appreciate the feedback. It's amazing. Thank you so much. But let's get on with this explore. So we're going to go this way first. Let's go this way first. Look at this. It's so beautiful in here. So quiet. Apart from, you can obviously hear the squawking of all the birds. I'm not going to go too far into it because look at the state of this ceiling. There's just stuff falling. I'm not sure if it's water, stones, but I'm not risking that one for a biscuit. Hobnob, maybe I consider it for a hobnob. Yeah, look at this. It's just incredible. Absolutely a waste of a beautiful old building. But like I said, no idea the history on this place. No idea how long it's been here. How long it's been abandoned. Give you a view of what I've got. Like I said, I'm not with, well, you've noticed, I'm not with Danny today. So I won't be taking stupid risks like climbing down that. But I will show you as much of this place as I physically can, and thank fuck I didn't just jump over there. Look at that. So let's go find another way around. There's a turret there. I love turrets. Let's go see if we can find another way around. See, like I said, I don't like to watch many videos on the places I visit. The two channels I really watch that are exploring is Hell on Earth, Finders Beepers History Seekers. I watch a couple of others that are more paranormal. Dark Arts TV, explore a lot. They're like the main ones I really watch. Straight Explorer. Struggling to think of the other ones, the other names. There's a couple I watch. But when you watch them, it doesn't really give you a sense of like the layout of the building until you actually come to one of these places and how. Like, I know this video is not going to do it justice of how derelict this place really is, but I'll do my best for you guys. You will hear a couple of squeaks just as I turn the camera around for putting the focus on. The size of these trees gives you an idea of how long this place is laid like this. Now, I only found this out recently. I genuinely didn't know this. But the reason these ruins, they're still owned by somebody, have the roofs taken off, is a tax dodge. I genuinely didn't know that. I thought there was some other reason, some structural reason or something. But no. It's to dodge paying tax. Obviously. That's the only reason they take the builders off, the roofs off. Because if there's no roof, technically, it's no longer a dwelling. Just fireplaces everywhere in here. Absolutely everywhere. Right. Left or right? Left. We'll go that way later. If we don't get caught. I don't think I'm going to get caught now. I'm quite deep into the place. I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a maze. Birds. I'm going to put it down to birds. I haven't got Deadcom running, but I might, because it's been a while since I've been to one of these places. When my hands work to do it. So just so you can see, right? The phone is on airplane mode. Deadcom on. Come on. So I'm on airplane mode. I know a lot of people doubt these apps, doubt the validity of them. I've honestly been mind blown by Deadcom since I got it. So let's leave that running and see if we get anything through. I'm not doing a full paranormal investigation in here. Mainly because I've got some new equipment I just want to get used to using, work out how to use it before I start shooting videos. Oof, that leads straight to the outside. We won't go that way just yet. Yeah, I brought some new equipment. So I just want to get used to how it works before I start introducing it into videos and bringing it out in locations. Calm power. This is where we are. So that's where I started the video over there. That's where I was going to jump out of a window and would have fallen down a hole. So there's not actually that much in there, it doesn't lead anywhere. There's a tower here, like the turret, but I can't see a way into it unless it's from higher up in the building. I said I've got to be careful again. Like literally right there is someone's house, so I've got to be careful that I don't get caught in here too soon. If I get caught, I get caught. To be honest, there's not much they can do. Just tell me to piss off, really. But in which I do, I wouldn't push my luck. Just the devastation of this, excuse me, size of them beams. Oh my god. It's like its own microclimate in here. Look at them. Absolutely massive. You would not want that falling on your head at all. The house there. I don't fancy climbing over that. You can call me a pussy all you want in the comments. I really don't care. I'm not risking it. Danny kinda knows where I am. I did tell her I was coming here. I'm not gonna tell her the location. Obviously, I never do. But she kinda knows where it is, but it's a bit of a pig to get to. Like, I couldn't get through that way. I had to walk here like a good mile and a half walk. Because, stupidly, I've got a little Volkswagen GTD. There's a path it is a bit creepy walking around knowing that's below you. Oh my god. Right, I'm gonna change my battery and then show you this room. It's amazing. Right guys, battery changed. Now I'm going to show you this room, and it is gorgeous. It's stunning. Hit my eye on because it's dark in here. Of course, there's always new fans and graffiti the place. There always is. Just past there. Not that there's much sneaking over the fucking video. Yeah. Look at that fireplace. That is fucking stunning. You know what? If I get caught looking at it, I don't care. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Amazing. Beautiful building. Such a shame it's been left to go like this. I don't get it. I really don't understand how someone can own this. And I know it's going to be expensive, but somebody owns this and they just leave it to get trashed, ruined. They leave it to go like this, and I just don't get how they can do it. It's such a beautiful building. Quirky, honey. That's on Deadcom, by the way. That's not just me having some selective Tourette's or something. Again, if you're a weird part of my family, or if you're part of my direct family, like my mum, my stepdad, you'll know what selective Tourette's is. Just wow. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to tell you guys actually what selective Tourette's is and where it came from and who it came from. Now, story starts 20 odd years ago. My stepdad and my mum met when I was about 5 years old. They met through a newspaper. My mum was looking for a bike ride. My stepdad replied, and instead of sending a picture of himself, he sent a picture of his motorbike, and that was it. The start of a 28 years relationship. They got married 6 months into their relationship, so how they still make it work, I don't know. But one of Derek's best friends, Ray, who is sadly no longer with us, was a comedian without knowing he was a comedian, or without intentionally being a comedian. So he'd just say shit, come out with random bollocks, and have a selective Tourette's. And it's been part of our family jokes for years. Oh, selective Tourette's, selective Tourette's. Just to interrupt that story. This room, just, I know I say it over and over again at these places I go to, why? That's cool, like the old hinge, look at the size of that. Imagine the size of the door that was hung on that. Yeah, so, and it even strikes down to giving the bird the middle finger. If you do that, we do it to each other all the time. Selective Tourette's. I don't mean any offence to anybody with Tourette's. Oh, this room's a bit sketch. Again, I'm not going into some of these rooms that are just falling to pieces, because I'm on my own. And I do not want to be able to phone Danny and be like, oh, by the way, I'm in the middle of a castle, can you get to it? No, not really. Yeah. So yeah, that's the story of Ray and selective Tourette's. And how it's been in my family for 20 plus years now. Sorry, I'm getting some weird responses on here. Quirky honey via devil handle. Cut to mid via unruly state. It's weird. There's people in here now, so I'm just going to be a little bit quieter. This is as brave as I'm getting. Now, I'm just fucking wrapping my hand on the nail again. Sorry. You can forget it, guys. There is no chance in hell I'm climbing up there. I've just looked down, it's freaked me the fuck out. So I'm going to hook this wall and make my way back down. Oh yeah, fucker. Why did I walk up here? Why the fuck did I walk up here? Fucking sweat's pouring off me now. Go back there and I'll show you how fucking high that was. High for me, probably not for you guys. That's how high it was, which, to be fair, isn't actually that high. I'm just a shitbag with heights. It looks pretty sturdy, but I ain't walking away in fucking bike. Not a month of Sundays. This video gets 100 likes, I'll come back and I'll walk up there. Has to get 100 likes though. No time limit on that. So, I don't know, 5-10 years down the line it might get 100 likes. Hopefully them planks aren't there by that time. This is just fucking insane. All these fireplaces, all this devastation, but yet it's so beautiful and calm in here. It's amazing. But like, I mean, look, there's trees growing on the second floor. How the fuck does that happen? Like, how do the trees find enough nourishment to work their roots that far down? I just don't get it. I really don't. I hate it when other people turn up. Sort of. That's under them stairs. So like, they look pretty sturdy. Like, they look like they've recently been cemented, which is weird. Like, why would you bother? Why the fuck would you bother cementing that? That's odd. In there. I'm not going in there. I have no idea where I am now. Like I said, like they videos, when you watch videos, and I know you guys will be the same watching this, there's nothing to go on to sort of work out where you are. It's weird. Sorry, Deadcom freaked me out a little bit. But that's why we ghost hunt, and that's why we look for spirits. Now, I'll give you guys another story that sort of cemented for me that spirits were real. And it's another story involving one Ray, two cakes. That was his nickname, best nickname on earth. So we went to a place called, I think it was Tutbury Castle. I'm sure it was. But Ray and his wife Sheila, both are sadly no longer with us. And we're in this room, and we were getting a tour from the old female historian of Most Haunted. You know, that amazing show in the 2000s, totally real. So, getting a tour from her, and she's talking about the spirits and the weird shit. Fucking bag. Where's Goofy? Right, I'm going to try telling that story again. So, we went to Tutbury Castle, getting the ghost tour, blah 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 blah. So she's telling us all about the supposed spooky goings-ons within this building, or within this castle. She pulls me up to the front, and because at the time I was only a kid, I was about as tall as the king that she was talking about. So she's talking. I get scratches down my neck. I think maybe I've just scratched myself. They disappeared as soon as I walked out of that room. Nobody could stop telling me that. Everybody, guests, parents, friends, everybody. But whilst we were in there, she goes, "Any questions?" And this guy puts his hand up and goes, "Yeah, why is this man's shirt moving?" And points to my Uncle Ray, who doesn't believe it, total skeptic. There is no breeze in this room. If there was a breeze, other people's shirts would be moving. It was like something was just tugging on the bottom of my Uncle Ray's shirt. And that, for me, seeing that firsthand, just absolutely cemented. Ghosts are real. No arguments. But yeah, let's go back to exploring. Now that my panic's over, I'm not going to tell you why just yet. But yeah, look at this. And like you can see when the roof's been pulled out. It's insane. I mean, just fucking roaming places for the sake of it. Leaving them in tatters. All to save a little tax dollar. Yeah, that's the room I started in. Let's see what's back down here then. If I can get up these mounds. Like there's some fucking massive slabs of rock just laying about, so it does make you a little nervous being in it. Like, chances of this place coming down whilst I'm here, probably slim to none. Does it stop the fear? Not in the slightest. So I think I've done that side of it. Let's see what there is over here. Apart from more fireplaces, more massive beams and chunks of iron, that fireplace still has the weeds around. That's amazing. So does that one actually. And that one. That's so weird. Like, look at that stone's still just there, supported. That's just a little room, bit of a weird one. I'm assuming it would have been like I'm assuming this would have been like a courtyard area. Sort of sat in here, having their tea and sandwiches and doing whatever they did back then. Who knows? I'm a bit less thinking about getting caught now because I think I've done the vast majority of it in here. Not the longest video, but just a video. Beautiful big arch. It's such a stunning place, so calming. Like, I know there's tons of people in here with me, which is another reason I'm being quiet, because I'm still. Sorry, just checking how much, because I can only record in 10-minute bursts. I'm still a little nervous about doing it with people. Like, remnants of an old spiral. It's just mad, just absolutely mad. I can't believe this place is left so fucked, so trashed. It's a shame, it really is. This is why I left the autofocus on, because it makes it a pain in the ass when you're trying to do pan shots and it doesn't focus the first time. But there you go, I'll figure out a way eventually. Again, edit out the squeaks and the squawks. Right. I'm sorry, I've just spotted this. This is weird. There's a wee like memorial. So, the derelict castle and an old fireplace. Maybe you'll love this place. It does have the same last name as this castle. Maybe you'll see her, who knows? Who knows? What I'm going to do, that was my way in by the way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop out, walk around, see if there's anything I've missed. So I can't work out if this was part of an outbuilding or if that wall, excuse me, extended further. Like if the castle was originally bigger. But it seems just a odd place to have that. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna leave these and I'll have a walk around, see if there's anything I missed. If there is, I'll catch you in a minute. So I'm just walking back now. Didn't miss anything. Saw, I'd say like 90% of the castle. The bits didn't see were up the stairs and in the basement, but there's no real safe way of getting there, getting down there. And like I said, I'm on my own. Danny knows roughly where I am, not exactly. So I don't want to risk anything stupid. I know I say it a lot, it's a shame. It's heartbreaking to see these places like that, especially when you consider like around this area, sort of like the central belt of Scotland, there's so many beautiful and preserved castles. And then you get ones like that. That's a deer. I've just seen a white-tailed deer running down there. I love this place. I'd live here. Seems to be full of golf battists. But I'm walking back. I'm having a fag before I start shooting this video. And, well, this segment. And this old boy in a truck stops. Like, pickup truck. Sees the camera, the bag. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, well, I'm going to be honest with you, I've done it now. Just been around the castle. And he tells me he used to do it. He used to go in there. And has a wee chat with me. Lovely guy. I'm not used to it looking like this. Like most people take one look at me and go, oh, I'm not talking to him. So it's nice when people do stop and talk to you. Another quick thing, I mentioned in the last video that I'd be taking Goofy with me. You might see him just hanging out in my bag there to take pictures, see if you can spot him anywhere. As I was coming down them stairs, I don't know if he got hooked on a nail or if something put him on that nail, but it seemed a little bit too perfect. Just had his wee arm draped over this nail, hanging there, and I panicked when I noticed he wasn't in my bag, because I've had him, oh, must be since I was 14, 15, I'm 32 now, so I panicked. I needed to find him. I was gonna find the two other people that were in there, but like, listen, it's gonna sound really stupid, but if you find Goofy, please shout on me. Which I know would have been sounded so bizarre. You want to see how far we are out in the countryside? My wife's favourite farm animal. Cows! Look at them all, thick, tasty bastards. Piss off some vegans there. They taste amazing. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, I'm just walking up to the car now. When I get to the top of this road, I'll show you roughly where I am. Hello. Hello. No, you're not coming. I'm not going to hurt you. Look at this. Hello. Oh, this one's coming to say hello. You want some food? What's that? You want some of that? You want some? Do you want some? It's just some food. Getting stoked for cows. There we go. Go on, which one of you is going to moo? You great big beasts. I was not expecting this. I was expecting them to run away from yeah. My new friends, probably the best ones I've got at the minute, to be honest. Hello. I do like cows, but they kind of freak me out at the same time because they weigh a couple of tons and they're thick as fuck. And there's a car coming. And now I look like a mongo holding the camera out. I don't want to scratch its head. So, just spent 5 minutes with the cows. That sounds wrong, but anyway, I can't remember what I was saying now. I really can't, but yeah, I'm heading up to my car, away from this beautiful place, beautiful little village. So friendly, so friendly. Just like the cows. Honestly blown away by this place. So pretty. You want feeding? What's that? You want some? Yeah? You want some? No? No? You don't want some? Tickle the nose. Go on, get your head back through. Amazing. You can kind of tell I grew up in the countryside, can't you? But, nah. Thanks guys for watching. Like I always do, we'll go home, look up a bit of history of this place whilst I'm editing it, and fill you guys in on what it was used for, when it was built, when it was left. Anything I can find, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Hey guys, thanks for joining me and watching that explore. If you know the format by now, if you've watched my videos before, you know that I like to go to these places and be absolutely amazed by what I see before looking up the history. I don't want anything to be tainted with what I'm seeing and experiencing for the first time. So here's the history on the place, and I was not expecting what I've discovered about this place. So it was built between 1852 and 1858 as a duke's home. The clan technically still own it, it's still a seat for this clan, but obviously they don't use it anymore as its intended purpose. If you wonder why I'm looking over, I've got the history written down. In 1936 it was converted into a hotel and golf course. It's in Scotland. For some reason there's a lot of golf, and golf's a very popular sport. I don't personally get it, but it is what it is. During World War II, it was used as a hospital for injured allies, which is very sort of like near to me. I'm obsessed with war history, but it reopened after the war as a golf course and a hotel, but it fell into disrepair. In 1954, as I spoke about in the video, the roof was removed to avoid taxes, and it's laid like that for 70 years, just decaying and becoming overgrown, and it's such a shame. We're going to go back in time a wee bit though. On May the 10th, 1941, a man named Rudolf Hess, who was Hitler's second in command, he was the deputy Führer of the Nazi party, he decided one day that he was going to fly to Scotland to discuss peace with Britain and with Churchill and with King George. He was captured near enough as soon as he landed. 3 Spitfires were sent out to look for him. They never saw him because he dropped to such an altitude that they wouldn't have known he was there. But he was discovered by an ROC post, and they relayed his location, and near enough as soon as his plane touched down, he was arrested. The first place he went was to that castle, which blows my mind that I knew the story of Rudolf Hess. I didn't know that's where he first went. But what happened to Hess? So he was held in the UK in the Tower of London until the end of the war, until victory in Europe and Japan. He was then sent back to Germany to stand in the Nuremberg trials of 1946, and he was found guilty of crimes against peace and conspiracy to commit crimes with other Nazi leaders. He was found guilty and he was sentenced to life in prison, in Spandau prison. Too good for what he did in his early days of the war, and with the Jewish question. In 1987, he was the sole inhabitant of Spandau prison, and he thankfully eventually hung himself at the age of 93. After which, if you know the history of that, Spandau prison was demolished, so it didn't become a neo-Nazi like pilgrimage to Spandau where all these leaders were held or killed. So I completely wasn't expecting that to be the history when I decided a couple of weeks ago that I'm going to go do this explore, and I was blown away discovering that. Like I said, I'm a big World War II history buff. I completely forgot, or I didn't know, I don't know, I can't remember ever reading that it was this place or watching anything that was this place, but yeah, I'm absolutely blown away by that. I want to say again, you know, thanks guys for all your continued support. The support I received on the last video was absolutely phenomenal. I was not expecting that level of views in such a short amount of time. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Let me know in the comments though, did you spot where Goofy was hiding? Thanks for joining, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Just before we go, I want to give a quick shout out to my mom, who is an incredibly talented, amazing woman. I know I'm biased because she's my mom, but she made me that picture you can see on the wall behind me of the History Decaying logo. Looks like a painting, it's not. It's all fabric. Thanks Mugs, I love it. You're going to be seeing a lot more of it in the background of these videos. See you soon. Bye guys. Love you Mugs.